Okay, let's try this again. Happy Wednesday, everybody. It is a cool, crispy Wednesday morning here in Louisiana. Traveling across the beautiful Causeway Bridge, Lake Pontchartrain. A little choppy, cold water blowing north. I think it's blowing west, I guess. And just when I thought life couldn't get better than just a cup of coffee, oh, it did. It got crazy good. Bang! That's right, babies. Reese's. This is good. Reese's flavored coffee. Reese's is my dope. It's so dang good. I can live off Reese's. So anyway, coming along. The script is coming along. Yeah, someone caught me on that yesterday. They're like, how's that script coming along? Because I keep talking about the effects and the helmet and the props and the location and the effects, which everyone loves to just jump to. And I had the nerve to post script first a few posts back, and I haven't written the script yet. So anyway, this morning started cranking it out. About halfway through, it's coming along. A lot of dialogue, a lot of chit chat. There's a fine line between too much exposition and too wishy-washy dialogue. So, you know, it's one of those deals. You got to get over that ridge. It's Starship Troopers. Got to get over that ridge. We got to find that hive brain. We got to find this thing. And he's by himself. He's running up the hill. Bugs are surrounding him. He's communicating with the guy named Quarters, and they're going back and forth, talking a little back and forth. You know, we'll send you the transport vehicle as soon as you find it. You know, we got one en route. And the guy's like, no, you don't. We were the last transport vehicle. I knew this was a one-way trip, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna nuke this sucker, myself included. So it might be one of those Dr. Strangelove falling with the nuke. Ah, yee-hoo! That's such a great scene. So, along those lines, I guess if I had the budget for it, he'd crack the dome open and fall. Oh yeah, that's what he'd do. Oh yeah, he would fall into this cave. And a big wide, ultra wide Panavision shot, because you gotta have the bars. You're not legit unless you got the black bars. So you got the big wide Panavision and you see him falling. And you see the giant pulsing purple brain. And as he falls, you see him fall. You cut to the shot where he accepts his death, his fate. He does this, and you see the brain behind him as he's falling. And he smiles, and he says, eat this. Whatever catchy little line Arnold Schwarzenegger would say back in 1985. And right above the brain, explosion, super slow motion. Brain parts everywhere. Kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but different. But anyway, that's kind of what I would do. But I don't have the luxury of that shot. So we'll just have him do it nice and quietly in the cave with bugs in the reflection of his glass coming at him. And he smiles. So who knows? And then the screen goes, it's a staticky fuzz, you know. I don't know, might be a little more personal that way. But anyway, it's coming along. How about you guys? You'll get anywhere with the script? When is this thing due? I gotta look this thing up. I think December, end of December? I gotta look this up. Anyway, I gotta get cranking. This weekend I wanna get some stuff shot. So, I still have no definites on my cave. It's kind of odd. My buddy's answering other questions, but he's not answering the cave question. Do you still have your cave? So anyway, I gotta do that. I gotta get that cave. If not, I'll be doing green screen, which I'm not excited about. So, how about you guys? What's your story about? You gonna share? Are you afraid to share? Not gonna let the cat out the bag? I don't care. I'll talk about anything to anybody. I like to share because typically people give me good ideas and I'll say, yeah, that's better. I found, being a producer for 25 years, if you start throwing stuff out early, people are like, hey, How about this? And it's like, hey, that's good. And that's great. I don't mind sharing the credit, you know, good idea. You know, people have great ideas. No man is an island. Just look at any movie. You know, the 15 minutes of credits in the back. It's amazing. I can't even count the people for one thing, let alone the salaries they paid each one of those people to work in this movie. It's just, it would be so incredible to have that much support, to have 800 people helping you with your project, you know? And it's really not your project. It depends on what you're doing. You know, you're just part of the machinery that a producer put together sometimes. But if it's your baby, hey, it's your project. You got all these people helping, it's great, you know? I mean, look at David Lynch. He runs around now with a flip cam and 3 people. You know, some 20-degree weather, up in some stairwell, a cup of coffee, a couple cheesy lights, and a little flip cam. And he's got like 4 people helping him now for make these little side films he likes to make. Do what you want, makes you happy. Tell a story. It's like, why do we want to tell stories? You know, us filmmakers. Oh, I'm putting myself in a class. Filmmaker. But why do we like to tell stories? What's the point? It's like, you know, why do we like to share stories? Is it an experience? Is it a, you know, inward looking out? This is what I would like to do. I would like to sacrifice all to save the world from domination by these bugs. I don't know. What's the point? So yeah, what do you think the genesis is for us to want to create? I mean, is it much different from a painter, you know? Banksy with his political messages. And he poops in the eye of the people that gives him $20 million of painting that he spray painted through a stencil. Hey, boy's got some messages. They're really cool. I'm a fan. I love it. I drink the Kool-Aid. He's great. But it's hype. You know, once you get that over that hype hill, you are made. You are made. I used to actually, I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of Blue Dog. I used to actually color separate screen prints for George Rodriguez for his prints for Blue Dog. It cost about 7 cents. 7 cents a sheet. Not that it matters. 7 cents to have a print. And he would sell it. He would sign it, stamp some gold dog paw on it and call it original and sell it for like $50,000 to $100,000 in Japan all day long. It's like, you go, dude. Ride that hype wave. I like it. Once he's got his brand and his look, everybody knows what to expect. It's blue, it's solemn, it's kind of ghostly. It's a dog stamped on everything. Hey, look, there's a watermelon. Stamp a dog on it. Hey, look, there's people eating pizza. Stamp a dog on it. Hey, there's Colonel Sanders under a tree. Stamp a dog on it. It's like, okay, that's what we do. That's how you do. And you became a millionaire doing that. More power to you, buddy. You know, that's what you want. You want your brand to take off. So it's like when you're a director, you don't really get your brand, you know. Maybe in IMDb, under trademarks, you get 2 or 3 mentions. Always likes to have someone wearing a red hat in the 3rd scene. Ooh. Who cares? You know, Hitchcock nailed it. Little cameo in the beginning of each one. Hilarious. Gold stuff. Gold star. Good old Hitchcock. It's funny, this assumption that, you know, a director kicks up his feet, puts his little beret on, and just points at people. You know, it's like, Hitchcock was, I mean, that man worked. You know, he's a big old roly-poly, but man, that man worked. He planned and planned and planned and planned. Every scene, you know, storyboarded out, ready to go, thought out beforehand. It's so amazing to do that. I've got to really try to do that on this project. That's where I want to sharpen my skills. I want to stick to the plan. I want a clear script, simple storyboard. I mean, it's 60 seconds here, people, but still, you can get a lot of shots in 60 seconds. But simple storyboard, stick to it. Stick to it. Because, boy, I've been there in the lost lands of, where am I supposed to put this shot? Where am I supposed to put this shot? How does this back up to this shot? If I only had this shot, if I had a segue, it'd be so much nicer. And so on and so on and so on. That was the cool thing about the 1 Minute Festival. Last year when I did it, I originally edited the thing. It was almost 3.5, 4 minutes long. I'm like, oh, no. And I thought, oh, that was too tight. I'm like, oh my gosh. So pulled out all my babies, Had to sell them babies, had to kill them. And put the bare bones in there, and boy, it really makes you get bare bones. But that's the coolest thing about a project like this. If you got parameters, you got a deadline, you got some fire under your butt, it keeps you moving forward, you know? You really, really want that, because if it's just you flapping in the wind, I mean, Netflix is gonna get real attractive, real attractive. You can be like, okay, it's cold outside. Do I wanna break out all my lights, all this crap, all this gear, knowing I gotta break it back down again? Or do I wanna watch Shit Creek Season 3? Let me think about that as I cook some popcorn. So yeah, it's good to have some fire under your butt. So I'm a big fan of the festivals, just to enter them, keeps you moving. Every time you get sharper and sharper, and hopefully more organized. So if you guys have learned shortcuts, and I mean, other than, I guess, tight script, storyboard, I mean, if you want a storyboard, stick figures, I don't care, whatever. It helps, little stick figures help. But flesh it out, time it out. I'm on the fence. Last year, my 1 minute movie had one word in it. This time it's gonna be kind of chatty. It's gonna be a little chatty. So maybe that'll help move it along, I don't know. But what would Quentin Tarantino do? What do you guys think he would do? Let me know your thoughts on that. And what do you think a 60-second short by Quentin Tarantino would look like? Would there be a lot of talking? Would there be no talking? Anyway, I'm gonna tweet him, email him, see if he replies. Give me a like, subscribe. Hey, got 3 subscribers. Only 997 to go before I see a penny. Woohoo! YouTubes. I love you.